Yes, here we are. I can't believe we have to bring our seedlings in my kitchen to keep it warm and safe from the cold temperature that we've been having, and we are expecting more colder temperature. And my greenhouse is so full of many other type of vegetables and other plants in there that we decided to bring our seedlings to make sure we keep it warm and safe from the cold weather. So you're looking at my beets seedlings, kales. These are brandywine and Cherokee purple. And take a look at what's on the soil with my seedlings. If you notice, there are some very light brown powdery substance on it, like that. Those are cinnamon, which I have learned from Gary Pilarczyk of the Rusted Garden, and it's supposed to prevent fungus gnats, and I believe that this will help prevent all of those. And anyway, those are thyme seedlings. I acquired the seeds from M.I. Gardener, and I have a very good germination rate. I have transplanted quite a few of them already and had given them to my daughter. And over here, if I could focus this, it's not focusing too well today. Okay, more of my my seedlings, and I have created a makeshift grow area for them. As you can see, I'm trying to pick through this. Let me lift this aluminum foils covering it. See, I have some brandywine and Cherokee purple tomato seedlings there, and I have some red Russian kales. I have some bunching onion as well, and let's pick what's on this side. More basil seedlings right there, and this is how my kitchen look right now. It's my emergency grow room to keep them from the cold that we are expecting. And as you can see, I have some charge which has not come out yet, and these cells here, as well as bell peppers planted in here, and it has not come out as well. Okay, take a good look at that. That is one of the potatoes that I am trying to grow slips from. Now, if you notice that dark or amber color water, I will explain that in a little while. But this potato, I noticed about 2 days ago that the slips, this growth here, are all droopy, and they just don't look too well at all. And I'm about giving up, and decided that they are dying, and I'm not gonna have this particular potato here to have any slips. for my spring garden. But I decided that I will do an experiment. So what I did, I took the potato out of the base, cleaned the base real good, scrub it up real good, rinse it very well, and I don't know, but I have it in mind that I will do an experiment. My husband have a leftover coffee, and it was a good amount. I think it was like about 2 cups of freshly brewed coffee. And so what I did is mix the coffee with warm water, very probably not even warm, I would say lukewarm, and mix those two liquid together, and that's what you're seeing right here. I fill up the rest with plain water, and that's a coffee and water mixture. And then I decided to put this potato back in. Now, in the process of putting out the potato, let me show you what happened. Is that this one slip here came off, and as you can see, there it is. So what I did is I cut or snip off the bottom leaves, and actually if you look carefully, new growths coming out from where I snip off the bottom leaves, and I'm hoping that this will continue growing. And if you look closely here, okay, put that back in, take a look at the leaves. They are, I mean, to the touch, I would tell you a big difference from when they were wilty, droopy, and just plain looking like it's going to die. But look at how healthy. The leaves are almost waxy, shiny, and firm to the touch. I was just amazed, and I thought, okay, I have to share this. I don't know what's happening. I will not pretend to know the science about it, but here is the proof. And my regret is that I should have taken the picture of before and after, but I was just thinking that I'm about to lose these slips and I'm just going to experiment, and I should have taken a picture of it when it was droopy, as I said. But look at it now. Leaves is looking so healthy. It's almost waxy and shiny, very firm to the touch. And I strongly believe that it has something to do with the mixture of fresh brewed coffee mixed with water. Now, I don't use water treated with chlorine or anything. I have well water, and I find it safe to water any of my plants. But I am very fascinated about the fact that my dying potato slips really came back nice and strong and very healthy looking. It's very firm. Look at this. I mean, these were all droopy. I mean, just dying. And it's my big regret that I did not took a picture of it when it was in the dying stage of it, the way it looked. But I was I was just panicky because I said to myself, I'm about to lose one of my potato slips for the springtime that I'm planning to plant. But for those of you who would like to try and do the experiment, this is a mixture of fresh brewed coffee and water. And my dying potato slips are very firm to the touch, shiny, new growth, very healthy. Look at this. I can't even bend it now. I'm just really fascinated. And I encourage you, any of you, to do the experiment yourself, because I cannot explain it, but I am fascinated by it. A mixture of fresh brewed coffee and plain water. Put your dying plant on it. At least I hope, I mean, in my mind, that it will work with other plants. But for now, I discover it for my sweet potato slips. Maybe someone has done this before and can explain to me what has taken place here. But for now, I'd like to share it with everyone, all of my viewers, and I hope it can help anyone for whatever problem they might have with any of their seedlings or slips.